here we are at Oaklands Junction enjoying what is a very festive day, day one of the Inglis sales, and great results already, great crowd here enjoying the afternoon. I'm with Shaun Dwyer, one of the leading trainers here in Victoria. And Shaun, it's a terrific day here this afternoon.
Unbelievable. I've never seen a crowd anywhere like this other than the Magic Millions, and we know that it's a festive affair up there, but the numbers here are amazing.
I want to get your insight to, and given your experience in racing, what are some of the key factors we look at, or you look at as a trainer, when you start inspecting horses?
Well, obviously the greatest attrition rate in horses is soundness, so I start in the front legs, and I'm fairly scathing on them. You know, it's hard enough to get a horse to stand up that's correct now without acquiring problems, but of course we all got to forgive a bit of a fault here and there. But I start at the feet and up the legs, and then I get them to walk, and if I like the walk, I get to the head and the overall conformation. If I like that, then I give the horse a bit of consideration, but and then of course his temperament comes into it. This reward for effort colt, he has obviously got a beautiful temperament, and he's one of my main fancies at the sale today.
We hear all the time about a lovely walker, a smooth walker. Is it all about being balanced, the way they stride out, all those little elements which you think would be a benefit come race day?
Yeah, look, I actually think that balance in a horse is probably the key factor to its ability to run fast. Obviously, some of my good horses, particularly Villa Verde, she never got off balance once, and it didn't matter whether she's walking or canting around the track or galloping, you know. And I think that balance, that athleticism, along with their mental attitude, is what really puts it together for them.
So once we've checked the horse out and you're happy with conformation, we've done x-rays, all those key points, then the other key factor is how much we can afford and what you value each horse.
Yeah, well, that's right, you know, and I've got some very good owners, very good friends of mine. They call me Half Price Shaun because I sort of undervalue them, but I think after quite a few years and investing a bit of money, they understand now. You know, I don't think it's very wise to go just cavalier and overspend just because you like a horse. I think you've got to look at the value and where you think it can reach. Obviously, you all buy a horse thinking it's a Group 1 Sprinter or a Melbourne Cup horse, but the reality is that I think you can't overextend your budget. That's the main thing. People have got to come into the game knowing what they can afford and what they can't afford, and I'll tell you what, that's what makes it enjoyable or not enjoyable.
And that's the beauty of independent syndications, that they can buy a nice, affordable horse, get involved at, I suppose, the lower end, and just enjoy what we see week in, week out with that excitement of being an owner.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, syndicating is probably the real main structure of racing now. You know, not too many people can afford to race a horse on their own, and there's nothing better than having 20 people in a syndicate and taking the horse to town or anywhere and getting a win and seeing the elation. I remember when results ran at Flemington at the first start, there was about 35 people there, and I think 10 of them owned 5%, but it was just such a great day. She ran fourth, but probably should have run second. But, you know, that's the satisfaction in racing, and I think if the enjoyment side of it becomes a priority, the rest will follow.
Now, have we got any horses in the stable at the moment that potentially people can get involved with?
Well, at the moment, I hope this fella joins the stable, but we've got a few days to wait. Look, I've got two really, really lovely Lucas Cranich yearlings. We bought them as weanlings. I've got a really good feeling about Lucas Cranich. Lee Friedman said he had as good a turn of foot as any horse he ever saw, and they're grown into cracking types. And they'll be on the website, Independent Syndications, and also my site sometime in the next 7 to 14 days.
Well, this grey horse is giving you a nice nudge in the shoulder. He wants you to take him home. Hopefully all things go well. Good luck, and we'll check out those horses on the website.
Thanks very much, Dean. He's a lovely colt.
There we go. So check out the website, Independent Syndications, to find out all the information you need, and hopefully you are involved with the next superstar.